What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this new assisted living home that we had just acquired and closed on. It is licensed for 10 beds, so I'm gonna give you all a quick tour of the before. We are going to be doing some renovations, so as you can see behind me is actually the living room. We are going to keep these recliners here. We'll remove it as we're doing the renovations. And then to the left, as we go this way, we have the dining and the sitting area. And this is where the residents will actually be eating. We're gonna get this furniture all taken out of here as well. And then to the right of me, you will actually see the kitchen, and then we'll kind of walk into here, and I'll show you all that this wall, as you see on my right here, will actually be blown out, and we'll have this hood vent here that we're actually going to replace, but keep in place with the stove here. And the fridge will be removed. If you can follow me back this way, this fridge will actually be moved back here. And so this will be the kitchen area, and this whole space will be opened up, which I think is going to look great. And then as you follow me back this way, we have this unique, different setup here that you don't really usually see in assisted living facilities. Is kind of like this med cabinet here, and actually like a pantry area. People like to consider it like an office space, but this is where a lot of things will be kept in place, like transfer belts, thermostats, medications, etc. There's actually an extra fridge here because with facilities that are licensed for 10 beds, you always want to have two fridges. So we have another one here. And then right behind us, actually, when we come back this way, will be another room. This will actually be a residence room here. And we're most likely, because it has this really nice lighting that comes into here, it will most likely be a hospice room that we're actually going to keep for residents who are on hospice and most likely on the last stage of life. So this room is very unique for that, and it's just right here next to this pantry area, office space, medications, etc. And as we come back through here, we actually have some of the remaining rooms. There's 2 wings to this house, and that's how it's set up. To the left, we have the laundry room, which is right at the garage, which we haven't converted yet and won't probably convert just yet. But it is just a small laundry room. And we do have the potential to actually eventually convert the garage, which is really nice about this property. Now, as we go back this way, we actually have a half bath here that is just utilized for family residents just to come in. It does have a floating sink and just a toilet. And then the room here, this would be considered room number 5. All the rooms are set up with 36-inch entryways, and then this carpet will be taken out completely, and we're going to be putting some luxury vinyl, which I think is going to turn out really great. So for the rooms, we're going to essentially change out the baseboards, some of the fixtures, but for the most part, everything's already hooked up here. This house is fire sprinklered and actually has a fire suppression system already in place with a fire panel. It was previously used as an assisted living, which is great, but we are going to be doing some reno, like I said. And you can see there's actually grab bars here on the hallways, which is really, really convenient for the residents when they're moving through here. We do have a full bathroom here with a walk-in shower, as you can see right behind me. This is essentially what you want to have in assisted living facilities, which we're actually going to be converting the other bathrooms, which I will be showing you shortly, to pretty much mimic this bathroom on how it's set up with the walk-in shower, the grab bars, and even the handles here on the wall. And then as we come back this way, we have another room, bedroom number 4 here, that is set up essentially the same way as room number 5. We're going to change out all the carpets throughout the rooms, which is what you don't want at all. For everybody out there, do not have carpets in your assisted livings. It's definitely going to get stained. Accidents do happen, things get spilled, etc. So we're going to continue to go. The really cool thing about this house is that there's you could call it the sunroom, or you can call it like an activity room. Whatever you want to choose to call it, it's here, and it's very convenient. Most likely it will probably be used for family and residents to come and have their private time and separate from the living room, which is really nice. And so there is access actually to the backyard right here, and it is gated from the pool, so they can actually go on this walkway and do some exercise or choose to do whatever they want to do. And then we have 3 more rooms left here. We have number 3 here, and then we have room number 2 down here. And then number 1 is slightly bigger than the other rooms because you kind of step in, and it is a little bigger in the sense of how much space is in here compared to the other rooms. And we have the TV up here on the corner. The bed would be set in the corner. So it is a very interesting setup in here, but it is bigger than the other rooms, which is really nice. And there isn't actually any private access, which I think at some point would be a good idea. We're not going to do it during the renovation phase. We're going to just keep this room kind of closed off as well. But it's definitely for someone who wants to have their privacy, etc. So we'll head out this way. There's a little doggy door down here, which we'll probably not keep, but we'll see. So as we come back and wrap around on the other side of the home, we do have the backyard, which we'll go out now and actually check out. But the backyard, as you can see, comes out here, and this will close off, be locked up. And so as they walk down this pathway, you'll see that there's just plenty of walkway for them to come out here with the wheelchairs, maybe sit out here in the shade on the side of the house and look out to the pool, which is kind of a nice visual to have even from inside the house with this pool. And it just comes out, and then they have this whole seating area that we're going to have a gazebo back here that they will be able to come hang out with families during the cooler months of the year here in Phoenix. And so we are centrally located here in Phoenix, and the home here, essentially the area is really great. The rates that you'll be getting as far as the residents is really high, and it's actually in one of those areas of Phoenix where there's no HOAs. The lots are really big, as you probably saw from the backyard, which I think is really, really nice to have as an assisted living. The pool isn't probably my favorite thing. It does open up to liability, but most oftentimes nobody's going out to the pool. And so this lot is just under an acre, which is really nice. And as we go back through here, this will actually go back to the living room and through the kitchen. So it's kind of like a U-shaped as far as the home. And there is another door here, but it actually is, it's got deadbolts right here. So no one's going to be able to access this door from outside or inside. And DHS is okay with that, and so is the city. It's what they required and recommended. There are cameras throughout the home, and that is something that you definitely want to consider having when you have an assisted living home, especially with staff, etc. And so as we go back through here, like I said, this wall will be completely taken out. It's going to open up the space tremendously. The flooring will be done completely throughout the whole house, including the rooms, with new LVP, light LVP that is going to open up this entire home and make it so much more welcoming. Even though it does look decent with the way it's set up already, it's going to just help be more inviting for families and residents. So this is the other side of the room. We got 3 more bedrooms on this side. And as we come back through here, this part is probably going to be where a lot of the renovation is going to be done, where we got room number 7 here. And as we walk in here, you can see that there's just a ton of, it's not as big of a room, but it's definitely enough space for a private resident. The total amount of rooms in this house is 9 bedrooms and 2.5, 3.5 bathrooms, which is really nice. You don't need a ton of bathrooms. I think a lot of people try to put way more bathrooms than they need in their assisted living homes. It is a nice thing, but the return on investment really isn't worth it if it's not there already. So I'll show you guys one of the bathrooms that we're currently going to be remodeling during this renovation period is this entire bathroom. So the entryway here is only 32 inches, which is tiny. You're not going to be able to fit a wheelchair, or at least an average size wheelchair, through here. And so we're going to actually be expanding this entryway to 36 inches to be able to fit wheelchairs through here. And you can actually, what we're doing is moving this back. There is a closet, which happens to be the master bedroom closet. We're moving this back. We're going to have a floating sink here instead of an entire vanity, so people can wheel with the wheelchair there. And then this entire shower is actually coming out. We're redoing it. We're going to push it back a little bit just because the master bathroom is on this other side of this window, which I'll show you guys that shortly here. And so this bathroom, we're doing a total complete do-over, and it's definitely going to be something that I think will look completely different once we're done with it, and I'm excited to finally show you guys once that's done. Now we're going to come back this way, and I'm going to show you the last 2 bedrooms of the home. Really cool thing, you got a skylight here that I think is very unique and part of the house, which I like, and you got some more closet space here. You got bedroom number 8 here. That's going to be completely renovated. This bedroom's interesting because it has 2 closets here, which the floor plan of this home, there's so much potential to expand it, maybe add a bathroom there, keep this closet here. That we can do later down the road if our operator chooses to do that. For the time being, we won't be doing that, but we will be remodeling this room as well, taking the carpet out, doing the baseboards, etc. And now we go to the master bedroom. The master bedroom itself is pretty big. So we have a closet space that we're going to actually convert to be part of the bathroom here. And so this is going to come out. We're going to leave a small section here. It's going to be a 1-door closet that will be remaining here in the master bedroom. And as we go back through here, we actually have a private patio that goes out, and then right here they have a separate entrance that they can actually go out, but it's gated, and so it just need to be unlocked when that happens. And so it's nice that they can have access to the backyard if they choose to. And then the master bathroom here is very interesting because it's really tight, as you can see. Again, 32-inch doorway here that we're going to be converting to 36 inches. This vanity is going to go. We're going to move everything. And so the shower right here, there's this weird little window. It's kind of hidden here, which will go from the outside, and I'll show you all. But this right here is a whole space that's already got plumbing pulled to it, and we will be able to actually move the bathroom this way. So it's going to open up this entire shower. The shower is going to move. We're going to move the sink, the toilet and the sink over, open up the doorway, and completely transform this entire bathroom and make it so much more attractive for the resident or residents, because it's going to be a master bedroom here that they're going to be able to live in. So this is going to be taken out, and we'll actually, I'll show you guys here real quick that little space here. So we'll come out through this private patio of the master bedroom, and then we'll cut through here so you can see that this actually locks. But there is this little doorway here that actually will be closed off once we do the conversion. And you can see how big it is. I actually can step in here, and this is where all the plumbing's already pulled for the shower, and it's just absolutely amazing. You got a skylight right above me, which I think is going to be very unique with this bathroom once we do convert it and take out this concrete wall here, which will be a pain to take out, but you know, that's going to be something our GC is going to take care of. And then we'll kind of show you the backyard and how big it is. So we'll come back out here, and the pool, you can access it again from the gates that are all locked off. And then as we come back here, this entire yard, the property line goes beyond that concrete wall, goes out probably 10 feet or so, and it's just a really big lot, and there's just so much potential here. This last part right here from this private patio, sorry, there's just stuff everywhere, but this entire concrete slab actually was poured because there was an extension that was going to be added here to create more bedrooms and potentially bathrooms as well. And so for our resident, you know, for our operator actually is what I meant to say, is that they're going to be able to expand so much more if they choose to and want to. And that's the beauty of being able to get a property that has that kind of potential and value add is what you want to be looking at. So we'll step back in and come through the house here. People who are looking to invest in real estate, you essentially want to be able to get properties that you can do a ton of value add to. You can also do get things that are off market. This property was an off market property that we did come across, and we're really happy. It did take quite a bit of work to put together, but that is something that you have to do as you're investing in these types of deals, is to find stuff with potential and value add and off market, because that's where you're really going to make the most bang for your buck, essentially. So that is the tour of the entire facility. I am going to be posting some more videos of the renovation period that we're going to be going through with this facility and what we're going to be doing. And so the next video after this one will actually be all the demo and after the demo, because I feel like once we're doing all the demoing, there's going to be a lot of people through here and construction going on. But once they strip everything, break down the wall, strip everything out of the bathroom, I will do a video for that, so that way you can see exactly how things are laid out at that point. And then we'll do another video. And so we're gonna do a before and after, and this will be considered the before, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And with that being said, if you guys are interested, make sure to go check out Legion Assisted Living Academy, where you guys can learn from A to Z how to start your own residential assisted living facility. Also, if you're interested in potentially leasing a property like the one I just showed you, definitely make sure to go check out valleyalfventures.com. We are always looking for operators who want to lease from us and have the potential to do so. And also, if you are somebody who just wants to invest in this industry and wants to be a limited partner with any of our syndications, feel free to also go check out valleyalfventures.com. And with that being said, I will talk to you all in the next one.